As a lifelong Jeep Wrangler owner, I've removed my fair share of Jeep doors. Well, we've got a 2021 Ford Bronco in the studio today, and we're going to see how hard it is to get these off. The elusive Ford Bronco. Up until about 2 hours ago, I really didn't think that these things were real. Gotta be honest with you. I've seen them on camera, I saw them at Ford Carlisle Nationals, a huge show, but until we got our own, I really didn't think that they were gonna become a reality. I've taken off my fair share of doors, CJ, YJ, TJ, all the way up through to JL and Gladiator. I know how to do it. And with the Ford Bronco, they have engineered them a little bit differently. There's a little bit different of a way to take the doors off, it being that this is a full-size vehicle with hinges on the inside of the door as opposed to the outside. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start on that driver's door there. We'll open it up, take a little bit of a look around, and see how we can pull that door off. Hey guys, Future Matt here. Now I know that this video was taken before we did our Bronco build, and if you haven't seen our Bronco build yet, what are you doing? Go on our channel, check that video out. We got a lot of cool content coming out for you guys. Now let's get back into the video. So I was searching around the Bronco and I did find this nice tool case in the back. This includes all your tools and an extra carrying case for all the nuts and bolts that you go to pull off when these doors come off with it. So as you can see with this open, you even do have an extra little slot here for anything else that you decide to put inside. But you're gonna have the ratchet, a few size sockets, it looks like a Torx Allen key there, and then also you're gonna have one pocket, two pockets there to put all the nuts and bolts when you go to remove the doors. I'll be completely honest with you, I haven't seen any of this before, so this is really nice, and this is my first impression. The ratchet looks a lot nicer than the Jeep one. It's a lot bigger, it has a through socket, and it also has an adapter for you to throw it onto the back side. Bronco is etched right into the handle. That's a nice classy touch. Just a nice feel to it. It feels like a pretty premium ratchet, so you won't be disappointed with that. Well, first step, we have the windows rolled down on the Bronco. That way we can easily get this removed. That's something I always did with the Jeeps when I went to remove them. The next thing I noticed when I go to pop the door open, the mirror doesn't move with the door, and that's because Bronco has actually built that right into the cowl there. I think that is a great idea. With this, you can see the doors can move freely. It doesn't even hit that front section, and we're good to go. We still have our mirrors. All the sensors are going to work. So the first thing we have to do that I'm noticing here, normally on all the Jeeps, is gonna be your electrical connection. This is a main bulkhead right here, so I'm assuming this comes right out. By pushing the back flap of this door, there's a little door on the back side. Push that back and give it kind of a pull outwards. Okay, that was relatively easy, and then that just snaps into place there to give it just a weather tight seal. I like that, that's nice. And as you can see, there's just your main harness. That'll just kind of sit here. So using the 13mm Bronco ratchet and socket, go ahead and get this removed. Just a few turns there. So as you can see here, the bolt is maybe engaging about 6 or 7 of the threads. Once you get the first kind of few popped out, it's really easy to pull that off. The only thing I'm thinking long-term might be a good idea to use some anti-seize on there if you're gonna be using this in a lot of winter salt conditions, because these bolts sometimes can rust or corrode in there, and this probably would be a little bit interesting to get out while it's on the vehicle. We can set this one down and then remove the bottom one. Using that same 13mm. Let's get the first. Seems once you get the first couple threads, you can just reach in there by hand. Yeah, same thing down there. So that's gonna be a smaller bolt here. Just remember that when you go to reinstall, the smaller one goes down below, longer one up top. So we can set that aside, and then we're gonna hop out and see how this removes. So here we go, guys. We've got the 2 bolts removed. We've got the electrical connector removed. First time for me as a Jeep Wrangler theowner and long-time owner removing a Bronco door. It seems about the same process. You just have to remove 2 bolts on the inside. The only thing I'm concerned about is actually picking this up. So there's a lift kind of grab handle here, and then this handle. We'll try and just pick it straight up. Okay, not too bad. Doors aren't too heavy. So as you can see, we have the door removed, and with it removed, you are noticing a lot of different things. The bracketry here is a lot different than the Wrangler, being that it's all internal. And the thing that I don't really like as much as the Wrangler has is these actual pins or these studs. You have to align the door exactly the way that they need to be in order for that to go back on. Also, in a little bit of my eyes, it kind of looks like you remove the door and it's like an F-150 to where the door should be there in the first place. You have this gap here, and that's because this is a full-sized vehicle. I'm a huge fan of this flap here to cover up the connection. With the Jeep, it is internal, so you don't have that connection outside, but that's a good way to keep it watertight. Now, if you guys have made it this far into the video, we really appreciate it. We've got a lot of great content on our channel, and if you aren't already subscribed, definitely click that button and follow along, where you can see cool builds and a ton of other videos like this where you can really follow along and enjoy it with us. And if I haven't said it before, thank you. A little bit of time later, and that was my first impression on removing a Ford Bronco door. So we would have showed you how to remove every door, but it is the exact same process. Remove those 2 bolts, disconnect the wiring harness, and then pull it straight up and walk it out. Now, I'm Matt from Susquehanna Automotive, and I'll catch you next time.